Hey guys, this is Philip Rollins coming to you live from Houston, Texas. I'm extremely excited tonight, guys. Man, we have PlanNet Marketing Online Travel Party Wednesday. Man, I know you could be doing anything else tonight, guys, but you chose to be here with us. And I got a few of my business partners with me, guys, to kind of help me out with what we have going on in this amazing project over here with PlanNet Marketing. And first of all, I definitely want to let you guys know that we don't have anything to sell you guys tonight. We're going to talk about something that people are doing anyway, and we want to show you how to get in the middle, get in the way of it all, guys. I mean, we talked about the largest industry in the world, but I see I got a few of my partners out here, and I want to swing over there to Natchitoches, Louisiana, and I have my business partner on the line by Miss Anissa. Miss Anissa, if you can kind of unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do for a living and, why you chose PlanNet Marketing, ma'am. You have to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I work at the Courtyard, which is a nursing home affiliated with Natchitoches Parish Regional Center. I'm a ward clerk, transportation. I do activities slash CNA, so I'm like a jack of all trades. The reason why I chose PlanNet Marketing because I love to travel. I want to see the world before I leave this earth. And travel, like you say, travel. Why not travel and make money at the same time? It just makes sense.
Absolutely, Mr. Nissen. Thank you so much for that. I know you one of our newest members just coming on board out there in that Natchitoches, Louisiana market under the directorship of Miss Anastasia Winston Allen. We're definitely excited to have you here. And, man, I just love being able to hear from people from, just different backgrounds because everybody comes from different parts of the world, parts of life. And, we combine and then we make something special happen here. But I see we also have another superstar on the panel with us tonight, right here in Houston, Texas. Miss Julene, can you unmute yourself? You don't know how to unmute yourself? Okay, well, if you can figure out how to unmute yourself, I would love, to hear you and, you getting things done out here with this amazing project here with PlanNet Marketing. Just flat out getting it done. But I'm going to swing over there to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I see we have Gold Builder, Mr. Orlando Vince, on his way to one-star director out of that Baton Rouge, Louisiana market. Mr. Orlando Vince, if you can kind of unmute yourself, sir, tell us a little bit about your background and why are you so excited about PlanNet Marketing, sir? You might have to unmute yourself. Well, all right. Well, we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to go over here.
All right, can you hear me, Mr. Rob?
Oh, I can hear you now, sir. Take it away.
All right, absolutely. First of all, thank you for allowing me to speak on this platform today, or should I say tonight. And definitely thank you for everything that you do in this organization to make it what it is. But I just want to let you guys know, it just made a lot of sense to me. By trade, I'm a sales rep for Mars Chocolate, so I deal with candy all day long. They call me the Candy Man, and hey, I do pretty well. Also, I did have a part-time job as well, and I realized, two jobs for two people, and I really wanted to replace my part-time income with this project. And it's like you said, Mr. Rob, it just made sense. I love to travel. I'm one of those people that I feel that I don't do as much travel as I would like to do, and I saw it as an opportunity where I could really do more traveling. And at the end of the day, it blew me away when I realized I could get paid for it. And so, now doing that, it's just been an amazing decision that I've made. It probably was the best decision I've made in my life. And just to share a quick testimony about that decision, I went to the doctor's office, and basically I went my hand checked out, had some issues with my hand. Come to find out, I went on Wednesday, Thursday, I had to have surgery. And the question is, I always ask everybody now, now me being in a position, what if you had to be in a position like that? Do you have enough income to take care of you while you recover? And I can honestly say that because of PlanNet Marketing, I was able to not skip a beat financially while my hand gets recovered, gets healed from the surgery. So, hey, I'm so excited about PlanNet Marketing. And thanks to you, Mr. Ron, for sharing this opportunity with me. And I'll send the call back to you.
Hey, thank you so much for that, Mr. Orlando Vince. I mean, out there in Baton Rouge getting it done. reaching all across the United States and just building in certain different areas of the of the planet, guys. I mean, and you just never know. Just like Mr. Vince said, he works very, very hard, and life happened to him, right? I mean, he went in for a doctor's appointment, and saying he was going in for surgery, but good thing that he had a plan B in place, right? Good thing that he had a plan B in place to to make the blow a little bit softer, so to speak. Because he's getting some residual income, and if you don't know about residual income, you definitely want to find out about that. But I want to go over here to Houston, Texas. I see we have 1-star director on our way to 2-star director, Miss Lavonda Thornton. If you can kind of unmute yourself and just tell us a little bit about your background, ma'am, and like why PlanNet marketing for you.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve on such an amazing panel. Guys, I have a background in the oil and gas industry where I was a business development manager, and unfortunately, I was laid off from my job, but I still have a smile on my face because, like Mr. Rollins said, like Mr. Orlando Vince said, having a plan B actually worked in my favor. Who would want to lose their main source of income without having something to fall back on? Yay! This little diva right here will be 3 years old tomorrow. Whereas I would have had to work, I get a chance to take her to Chuck E. Cheese while everyone else is working. So, it's just a mother's dream to be able to be free physically from work, okay? You're going to Chuck E. Cheese too, JoJo. So, guys, this is fun for us. We get a chance to travel. We have a great time. Mr. Rollins, thank you for the opportunity, and we have just a great team of support. So back to you, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And I see the kids are excited about Chuck E. Cheese. So, guys, I mean, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. And I started out in the real estate industry, guys. I made a lot of money in that particular space. And I see we just got Gold Builder Miss Jackie just joined us. So, we'll definitely come back to her a little bit later. But a little bit about myself. I mean, I was in real estate, and I mean, a lot of you guys don't know what happened, or maybe you do. The economy took a crash, right? I mean, the economy went down. So did the housing industry, right, at the time. I mean, I know it's making a comeback, but it knocked us out the box at the time because we was making some pretty good income, and when you're making good money, sometimes you don't plan for life to happen to you, right? And so, I remember losing things. I remember losing my home. I remember, having to walk my daughter to school. I mean, those things were very humbling to me. And, I got introduced to this industry. I found out what residual income was all about, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And I understood that, if I can go out here and help people, reach what they wanted to reach, then I can reach what I wanted to reach by default. So, like I told you guys, man, this is travel. And what I want to do now, man, is I want to kind of jump into the presentation so you can kind of see what everybody is excited about here with PlanNet marketing, guys. Like I say, we don't have anything to sell you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go into presentation mode and let you really get a chance to see what exactly the excitement is all about over here, why people are just flat out excited and just getting things done, guys. So 1 second here. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Anybody? Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Anissa, for sharing and letting me know that you can see it. Okay, guys, well, we want to talk about the best place on the planet, guys, PlanNet marketing, right? I want you guys to imagine financial freedom, right? I mean, imagine being able to do some of the things that you're not able to do because you're not financially able, guys. I mean, financial freedom could mean so many different things for so many people, guys. What about personal freedom, right? What about just being able to do whatever you want to do when you wanted to do it, right? I mean, some people wake up every day on alarm, right, to go to a job that they may not necessarily like, but guess what? They have to do what they have to do in order to take care of their family or work. Let's take a look at time. I mean, I think time is the most valuable thing that we have, guys, because, one thing about time is that either we got a whole lot of time and no money, or we got a whole lot of money and no time, right? And you got to think about that. One thing about time is that you can't get it back, and you also don't know how much time you have, right? So we have to do something to make an impact, guys. So also, over here with PlanNet Marketing, we're going to show you how to design your ideal life here with PlanNet Marketing. We show you how to take control of your future through the power of entrepreneurship and the travel industry, guys. We want to help you discover a couple of things over here. One, we want to show you how to earn more money from the comfort of your home. Secondly, we want to show you how to travel more. We want you to learn the secrets of a travel professional. Flat out save more money. I think that's very, very important, because a lot of times, we focus on making money, but we don't focus on saving money. We don't play as much defense as we should when it comes to money. And then flat out, guys, we want you to be able to experience more. And we know with all the things above that's going to definitely help you to experience a lot more in your life. I mean, right now we have business partners all out there in the Dominican Republic, right, just really enjoying their self, right? So who are we, right? Mr. Donald Bradley, our PlanNet founder and chairman of the board. I mean, Mr. Donald Bradley is not only my mentor and coach, but he's a highly decorated 7-figure earner with 20+ years in the industry, guys. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's been doing it at a high level for a long time, guys. One thing that I like about Mr. Donald Bradley, his whole motto is that it's all about people over profit, guys. He's not one of those guys that just want to line his pockets and not really worry about people lining their pockets as well. He's definitely leading from the front and being that example, guys, and going out there and making something amazing happen. Mr. Bradley launched PlanNet Marketing, back in October the 26th. This is a newly launched marketing company, a fresh opportunity without all the startup risk, guys. I mean, an online business provider. We'll supply you with the opportunity to earn money from home, as I told you in the beginning. PlanNet Marketing is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, guys. Already showcasing international growth, guys, by being open in 6 other countries already. Pretty phenomenal. Solid leadership that you can depend on. Mr. Donald Bradley said, we're committed to offering a financial opportunity that provides now income and, more importantly, sustained financial security, guys, right? So Mr. Donald Bradley, he went out there and he hired the best in the industry, because if you want to be the best, you got to work with the best. So he went out there and got, the professional and very hilarious Mr. Andy Cawthon, who's the president and CEO over here at PlanNet. He brings decades of executive management and corporate operations, marketing, sales experience. I mean, if you're going to be a billion-dollar company, guys, you definitely want to have somebody that understands how to manage a billion-dollar global company, right? Mr. Cawthon is already showcasing his international experience. Like I told you, we're already in 6 different countries, in compliance in 6 different countries, may I add. We already in the UK as well as France, guys. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal to just be only, a little going into 6 months old, guys. I mean, that's very, very amazing. And then I also want to talk about Miss Leanne Trockler, who happens to be my favorite person in the company. She's the COO. I mean, she manages the PlanNet Marketing and Supports team, guys, direct fields, operations. She makes sure when we call corporate that we don't get a computer, but we get an actual human being that's willing to serve and help you in any way that they possibly can. So that's pretty phenomenal, guys. Everything rises and falls on leadership, right? So who are we on the IntelliTravel side, guys? I want to be very, very clear. PlanNet Marketing sells IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel sells travel, guys, right? So it's 2 different phenomenal companies that come together and they make a perfect alliance, guys. That's headed by Mr. James Farrar. He's the IntelliTravel founder and president. But what I love so much about Mr. Farrar, guys, not only does he sit, not only is he the founder of the company, but he still goes out here and travels. He still books travel. He just makes sure he goes out here and have the best experiences so he can deliver the best experiences to us as well. IntelliTravel is leading innovator of the travel from home concept for over 25 years now. They actually originated that whole concept. IntelliTravel has all the accreditations and certifications that they need to operate in the travel industry, from CLIA, that stands for Cruise Lines International Association, to the ARC, that has something to do with the airline guys. And then a lot of times, people say, well, I want to go home and do my research. Well, go do your research, guys. I mean, you'll come back to find out that IntelliTravel has an A+. Guys, that's pretty phenomenal after 25 years of service in this industry. I mean, we're talking about a company that's based out of Delray Beach, Florida, guys. Exclusive partnership with PlanNet Marketing. This is Mr. James Farrar, baby. He's been taking care of this baby for 25 years, and you don't just put your baby in the hands of just anybody. He definitely had an exclusive partnership with Mr. Donald Bradley and PlanNet Marketing, guys. Pretty phenomenal. What are the infinite possibilities when you become a travel merchant, guys? You realize the earning power of the largest industry on the planet. You're gonna have the ability to book group cruises, maybe family reunions or common interest groups. I mean, right now the wedding industry is exploding. Honeymoons are hotter than ever. I mean, right now people are not just trying to do the basic, come down the aisle in the church wedding. I mean, now people want to go to destinations and have destination weddings, or maybe, you're putting together somebody's anniversary, if not your own. Group travel. A lot of people have kids in AAU sports. From basketball, volleyball, soccer, you name it. Church retreats, guys. I mean, that's really, really big. Fraternities and sororities, guys, they are traveling all over the planet, and you want to get a piece of it. So why are we so excited about the travel industry, guys? Almost everyone wants to travel. There's no in between. It's only two type of people in the world: those that travel and those that want to travel, right? This travel industry, guys, it's an $8 trillion industry that's looking to double in the next decade to $15 trillion. Now, when you think about the word $1 trillion, guys, I mean, you would normally, you wasn't even programmed to even think, when I grew up, I want to be a trillionaire. You'll hear $1 trillion industry when you talk about, the student loan industry, right? I mean, Sally Mae. Anybody know anything about Sally Mae? She's a $1 trillion industry, okay? You also think about $1 trillion when you're talking about the deficit in the government, guys. I mean, those are a few times that you will hear $1 trillion, right? And another time is when you say the travel industry. So I often tell people, you definitely want to get in the way. I mean, who wouldn't want to get in the way of a $1 trillion a year industry, right? Then we're talking about the #1 research word online between the hours of 9 to 5. So while people are sitting in their cubicles and they should be, working very, very hard, right? Guess what they're doing? They're either planning their next vacation, when they have time off from work, or, maybe they just looking at things and maybe having a mental getaway, but I don't know. People should be working, but guess what they're doing? They're looking at travel. The travel industry is fueled by the baby boomers. We know that baby boomers are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. And what do people do when they retire, guys? They want to travel, right? They have more money and more time, right? And then another group that's up and coming that's making a big splash in the travel industry, guys, is the millennial. That's the generation between 18 and 31 years of age, guys. I mean, normally these are your college students, right? That they just coming back from spring break where they tore hotels up all over the world, not just the United States, other spots of the world, right? I mean, I don't really know, but I think I think it's safe to say that the baby boomers may have something to do with this here, because kid calls home and need a book, right? They may not need a book, but they're taking a trip to Cancun, right? So they're flat out getting it done. We get paid on what people are doing anyway, guys. I mean, just think about it. Anyway, you want to get in the way, right? So let's take a look at this here. When you become an IntelliTravel agent, you can earn 70 to 80% of the commissions that's paid out. Over here, you'll be partnered with all major vendors worldwide. We have no third parties, guys. You don't have to go through Priceline.com. You don't have to go through Travelocity or Orbitz or some of the other booking engines out there. Now people will be able to go directly through you, which will be going directly through IntelliTravel. That's very, very huge. And if anybody knows, it's kind of hard to book, group travel. Over here, you'll be able to book group travel, group cruise blocks that IntelliTravel has on different ships, that you'll be able to plug your group in and take advantage of the negotiated group rate. We're talking about the best customer support in the industry, guys. I mean, then you're going to get everything that you need to be able to go out here and, present yourself as a professional travel agent from your own personalized website. You have your sell tools and print materials that you need, business cards, just everything that you need to go out there and be equipped as a professional travel agent, guys. So I know what you want to know. Well, how much can I earn in the travel industry, guys? Well, I'm glad you asked, right? Over here, just say if somebody just went to your booking engine, they're a frequent business traveler, guys. I mean, just say they went out of town, 3 times out of the month, and they booked their hotel stay through your booking engine, right? Doesn't take anything away from your day. All they do is go to your engine just like they would anywhere else and book their travel, guys. Guess what? Just from their booking the travel through your booking engine, you're gonna make $151 commission for something that you didn't even do, guys. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal, right? Well, let's take a look at this golf trip. It's a 5-day golf trip going to Scottsdale, Arizona for a group of 4 people, right? All they did was go to your booking engine and book the trip. Guess what? You made $274 just from directing somebody to your website on a trip that they was gonna do what anyway. Like I keep telling you, just want to get in the way. It just makes sense, guys. Let's just take a look at this 7-day honeymoon. It's an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service, guys. I mean, anybody knows anything about butler service, guys. I mean, you already know you can ring the bell at any time of the day and be served, right? So 7-day, all they did was go to your booking engine and book this here trip, and guess what? You made $561, and you didn't even have to do anything but direct them to your booking engine on something they're going to do anyway. Very, very phenomenal, right? But here's another one. Let's take a look at this group cruise, guys. We're talking about a 5-day group cruise. A family reunion books 20 cabins for a Western Caribbean cruise, guys. $2,200, guys, on something that took no time out of your day. All you did was direct them to your booking engine. They booked it, right, and guess what? You made the commissions. That's pretty phenomenal. I mean, and that led me to like really think big, really think out of the box. I said, you know what? At first I was thinking maybe doing a class reunion cruise, but I said, you know what? I might as well do it big and do a alumni cruise, guys, to really be able to take advantage of a huge industry, and that's cruising, right? So at the end of the day, guys, let's talk about IntelliTrips, guys. I mean, this is one of the perks of being a travel agent, guys. At the same time, you get to educate yourself by experiencing travel. Become better educated on travel vendors and industry products, acquire vendor-specific certifications, and just flat out position yourself to better sell travel as a professional, guys. Here's an IntelliTrip that we had back in February. It was a 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, guys. I mean, guess what? You could call it a fam trip, or that stands for familiarizations, but what happens is somebody has to go on this cruise ship and get familiar with this ship, right? You have to make sure that that wave board is what it is. You have to make sure that the food is up to your likings, right? You have to make sure that the activities on the ship are up to par. So when you send your clients there, you'll be able to better tell them about it because you experienced it, right? How much is it going to cost you to take advantage of this here? Wow, a whopping $245, guys. I mean, wow, if you ever cruised before, you know that's what you call a deal for a 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, guys. Let's look at this trip that's coming up in June. 4 days, Punta Cana, at one of the top resorts in the world, Club Med, guys, in the Dominican Republic, right? Somebody has to go out here and do product research. They have to make sure that this picture is as advertised, guys. Make sure that pool is as advertised. Make sure that if you indulge in, beverages, you want to make sure that the beverages are refreshing as advertised. I mean, if you want a deep tissue massage, ladies, by Sergio, you want to make sure that Sergio is really giving you a deep tissue massage. So when you refer your clients, guess what? You'll be able to refer them as a professional, guys, and you get to do all that for $149, guys. And did I say all inclusive? Yes, that means once you get off the plane, your money is no good. All you can do, all you can eat, all you can just have fun and just hang out for 4 days in Punta Cana, guys, right? Well, this is one of the best slides I think that's a part of the presentation. We're talking about IntelliTrust guarantee. At the end of the day, you have 2 things that's promised in life, but over here we're going to give you 3, right? And the first thing that we're talking about is best travel price guarantee. So just say if somebody went to your booking engine and then they went to another booking engine out there and they was able to find it for $20 cheaper. Guess what? We're gonna guarantee that you don't lose that sale because you're gonna be able to price match, guys. I mean, now we're talking about apples versus apples and oranges versus oranges, guys. It has to be identical itinerary in order to guarantee. So let's just say, for example, you got involved with us for, just say in your first 30 days, life happened to you because, we had a lady that was in the organization and, her mom got sick, right? And, she had to spend time with her mom. She wasn't able to work her business. So she really wanted to do it, but it's just the timing wasn't right. So she was able to get with IntelliTravel and get her money back 100%, guys. I mean, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I invested in several things in my lifetime, but nobody ever told me, hey, if this didn't work out for you your first 30 days, we would give your money back, right? Then we also have a risk-free profit guarantee, guys. Now we talking about, just say if you was involved with this particular project and you did everything that you were supposed to do and you didn't save or make in profit what you put into it, guys, then IntelliTravel is going to give your money back, guys. I mean, wow, that's what you call IntelliTrust, guys, right? So let's switch gears a little bit. Now we want to talk about the money. I often ask people, is it okay to talk about the money? Because, they do have a select group out there that, they run around and say money isn't everything, guys. But I'll say if that's the type of group that you're running around with, then you need to change groups immediately, guys, because money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen, guys. So, just try going any part of the day without either one. It's going to be a tough way to go, guys. So you definitely want to talk about the money, right? So let's take a look at this here. My uncle Warren Buffett, guys, he said never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source, guys. So what that means, guys, is normally people have one stream of income and it's linear, guys, meaning that if they don't go to work, they don't make any money. So guess what? But they have multiple streams of bills, guys. They have multiple streams of bills, but they only have one stream of income. So if life happened to them and they wasn't able to make any money, how would they survive, guys? What would they really be able to do? That's why you need a plan B. And I often ask people, I say, listen, if if whatever you're doing and life happened to you where you wasn't able to do it, right? And just say if you wasn't able to make money for the next 90 days, how would your life look, right? Would you be able to sustain the same lifestyle that you live, right? Would you be able to not miss a beat? Would you be able to continue to go about your day as nothing has changed, right? Well, if the answer to that is no, then guys, you need a plan B. And if not this plan B, you need a plan B, guys. So let me show you how this money works over here, right? We're going to show you how to leverage income, right? Because I learned some different information, and I do not want to be present for every dollar I make moving forward in life ever again, guys. So look at this right here. Every time that we go out there and we sell an ITA program, an IntelliTravel agency, guess what? We get a $50 direct sale commission that's paid out every week, as you go out here and you help people do that. And over here also, guys, over here also, we want to show you how to get paid a 50% match on everybody that you bring into this project, right? So let's take a look at that for a minute, guys. Let's just say if you ever got anybody a job where you work at, right? Have you ever got anybody a job where you work at? If you ever, and ask yourself, did you get paid anything, right? Well, could you imagine if that company that you refer somebody to get a job at, would you imagine if you got a 50% match on everything that they did, guys? Over here, we're going to show you how to get a 50% match, guys. So let's just say, for example purposes, let's say that I went up there and I signed up Miss Anissa, right? I made $50 for signing up Miss Anissa, right? Well, let's just say Miss Anissa went out there and signed up Miss Julene, right? Then Miss Anissa gets $50 because she signed up Miss Julene. But just because I personally sponsored Miss Anissa, the company is going to give me a 50% match. So what that means is she made $50 and I'll make $25, right? So if Miss Anissa went on to make $500 for the week, guess what? I made $250. If she made $1,000 for the week, guys, I made $500. If Miss Anissa made a fortune, guys, I'll make a half a fortune just because I brought her and I introduced her to this amazing project, guys. That's flat out amazing, right? So let's take a look at the team bonuses. We're not going to get in, and I'm going to show you how that works a little bit later. But we're going to show you how to get a $10 bill for everybody that hits your organization. You know, so that's pretty solid. And remember, guys, it's no limit on direct sale matches on team bonuses, right? You get upfront commission that's paid out weekly, right? We have people that has 3 people. They have people that have 10 people, 20 people. Could you imagine getting a check match on 20 people in your organization, 50% of what everything they do? I mean, that's pretty solid and phenomenal, guys. Right? Then we also have what's called our Builder program. Advance through the Builder program with personal ITAs, guys, and we're going to celebrate you over here because we know one thing, that so many people are overworked and underpaid, guys. When you go out here and you help 3 people save money and make money on something that they're going to do anyway, guys, we're going to promote you to what's called Bronze Builder, guys. We have a lot of Bronze Builders out here in the entire company of PlanNet Marketing. I think that's the most important position that's out there, because if you can go get 3, then we can help you get free, guys. Also, we want to talk about when you go out here and you help 6 people, right? You help 6 people save money and make money, guys. You're going to get promoted to what's called a Silver Builder, guys. We have a lot of Silver Builders. And then the next position will be Gold Builder, guys. I mean, that's when you go out here and you help 9 people, right? And a lot of things starts happening for Gold builders, right? I mean, they unlock every way that we get paid over here, guys. I mean, remember I told you about that $10 bonus? Every time somebody hits their personal organization, guys, they get a $10 bill, whether they put them there or not. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. So think about this here. 10 people hit their organization for the week, right? We're talking about an extra $100 that they pick up for the week. We also talk about a 10% match on personal ITA travel commission, guys. So just say if I signed up Miss Anissa and she went out there and she went on a book that cruise and she made $2,200. Well, if I was a Gold Builder, just for me introducing Miss Anissa to this amazing project, guess what? They're going to give me 10%. So I'll make $220, and I don't even know anybody on the cruise, guys. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. And then we also talking about a 10% match on personal reps and matrix commission, guys. And I'm going to show you how that works right here. This is our 3x9 team build matrix. I like to refer to it as the economy equalizer, guys. I mean, I'm going to show you how to get a $4 bill for everybody that hits this matrix, no matter if you put them there or not. Remember, 97% of this matrix is going to be built by people that you don't even know. So let's take a look at out there. Say I just went out there and I helped Miss Anissa get 3 people, right? Guess what? Now she just filled up her first level, and at that point, she only had to bring 1, but she bought 3. So now she unlocked that level, and she get $4 for all those people, right? So now that's $12 that she's getting in residual income. And then now when we help those people go out there and get 3 people, then it turns to 9, right? Now that's $48 of residual income, and at that point, you know, Miss Anissa only had to bring 2 people, right? Then we help those 9 people get 3 people, then that turns into 27 people, guys. That's $156. At that point, all you need is 3 people to unlock that level, guys. Then you help those 27 people go out there and get their 3 people, that turns to 81. Now that's $480, guys, of residual income every month. And at that point, you only needed 4 people. Then we help those 81 people go out there and get 3 people, right? That's 243 people. Now that's $1,452 of money residual income. And at that point, you only needed 5 people to unlock that level, right? So let's keep going. Those 243 people, we help all them go get 3 people. That turns to 729. Now you're talking about $4,300 in residual income that's going to come every month, guys. And at that point, only you need 6 people to unlock that part of the matrix, guys. Then we help those 729 people go out there and get 3 people. That's 2,100 people, guys. That's $13,000 of money residual income. And at that point, you only needed 7 people, guys, to unlock that level. Now that's life-changing. Now you probably could change zip codes, and you can do some things that you really always wanted to do in life, guys. But let's keep going. Level 8, that means we went out there and helped 2,187 people get their 3 people. Now that's 6,561 people. That's $39,000 of money residual income, guys. After you go out there, you help 8 people to unlock that level, right? And remember I told you about the Gold Builders. When they go out there and they help 9 people, they unlock the matrix, guys. 19,000 people can fit on that level. That's $118,000 in residual income each and every month, guys. Now, you know, one thing that I will say that, you know, it's something in this matrix for everybody. It's something in here that can help anybody out. Because let's just take a look. What could an extra $500 do for your household, right? I know we got a lot of high rollers on the line that's looking in tonight, and they know that they're gonna go get that $118,000 done. But what could an extra $500 do? What I can tell you what it could do. It could eliminate 85% of people that file for bankruptcy, right? It could put more food in somebody's refrigerator so somebody's kids couldn't go to bed hungry at night, guys. I mean, that could, you know, stop somebody from foreclosing on a home, guys. That can also, you know, stop somebody from being evicted. That could stop somebody from repoing on a car. An extra 500 could go a long way alongside of your plan A, right? So that's pretty phenomenal, guys. Well, let's take a look at our director program over here. Mr. Bradley say when you hit it, you get it. Once you go out there and you become a one-star director, that means you have a team size of 100 active ITAs, guys. That's when you're going to be promoted to one-star director, and you're going to start getting a $500 bonus at the beginning of every month, guys. But Mr. Donald Bradley said he wants to take it a step further, and he wants to guarantee his one-star directors a minimum of $1,000 a month in income. So what that means is, just say when Miss LaVonda Thornton went out there and became a one-star director, guys, she got a $500 bonus. But let's just say, for example purposes, that she only made $300 on her residuals. Well, what happens is the company will cut her a check for $200 to, you know, guarantee that she made $1,000 for the month, guys. That's pretty phenomenal. And, you know, but I can say that hasn't had to happen yet because, you know, she's definitely making that and more. So that's pretty good. And then there is another level. Once you go out there and you become a two-star director, guys, that's a team size of 300 active ITAs. At that point, you're doing $1,000 in bonus money at the beginning of each and every month, guys. I mean, could you imagine starting your month off with $1,000 in the bank to go along with what you already have going on? I know that could help somebody out on that's looking in tonight, guys. I mean, and if you don't think that's a big deal, right, that's a $12,000 a year annual raise, guys. I mean, hey, try to go in your boss's office tomorrow and tell your boss, hey, listen, I was thinking about something. I was wondering, could I get an extra $12,000 a year this year, right? And then your boss probably is going to drug test you and ask you to leave the building because, you know, obviously you hit your head on something, right? So that is phenomenal, and that's very, very powerful, guys, because we got a lot of people that's giving themselves raises every month, right? Then let's go to another level, 3-star director. That's when your team size is 500 active ITAs. At that point, you're going to start your month off with $2,000 in your bank account at the beginning of every month. Now, that's an extra $24,000 a year. I mean, I know some single moms out there, you know, that's what they make for the year. Guys, over here, you're going to get that in bonus, right? Think about that. You got single moms out there not only taking care of one kid, not 2 kids, some taking care of 3, 4, and 5 kids with that kind of income. And over here, you're going to be able to do that in bonus money, guys. Hey, one thing that I know, if you dream a big enough dream, the worst thing that can happen is a small dream come true. And right now, I know the dream is coming true for our #1 income earner in the entire company. Right now, he sits at the position of 4-star director, guys. He has a team size of well over 1,500 active ITAs. He starts his month off with $5,000 in his bank account at the beginning of every month, guys. Now I know what you're thinking. They $60,000 in bonus money. I don't care what state you live in, how big they do it. That's not average income in any state that I know about. When somebody makes $60,000 a year, guys, just in bonus money on top of all the other ways that we talked about you get paid. I mean, I'm not going to go over all these stars right here, but I know once we get a few people knocking out 7-star over here, Mr. Donald Bradley already let me know it's going to be his pleasure to add more stars over here because we know we're going to need it. Let's take a look at 9-star director. That's when your team size is 100,000 active ITA strong. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to start your month off with $100,000 bonus money at the beginning of every month. That means your matrix is full. You're doing $118,000 over there in your matrix, so that's $200,000 plus dollars. Now you're talking about you getting 50% matches on a whole lot of people. You're getting 10% matches on a lot of travel commission overrides, guys. I mean, you just flat out, you know, just getting a lot of money and helping a lot of people, guys. That's what all this means. All this means is that these people that's going out here and getting this thing done, not only are they being the evidence, but they're going out here and helping as many people as they possibly can, guys. So let's take a look at our presidential ring program. I mean, when you go out there and, you know, you become a 6-figure earner, right? That means you're doing $8,333 a month, guys. The company is going to reward you by giving you a sapphire ring. I mean, this is the part where you can say put a ring on it, right? Because we want to put a ring on as many people as we possibly can. Our personal goal this year alone is to help 100 families earn $100,000 a year, guys. And we're gonna get that done. We already have 5 people that already done it. We only have 95 more to go, guys, and we're gonna get it done, right? So if you're looking in on this here, guess what? Your family deserves to be one of those 100 family guys. I mean, that's pretty good. But Mr. Donald Bradley said, hey, you know what? $100,000 a year is a thing of the 70s. You know, we got a lot of 6-figure income earners inside the organization, guys, but they want more. That's why they want to go out there and be able to earn a minimum of $250,000 a year. When you do that, you're going to become a ruby ring wearer, guys. I mean, so far, we already have one gentleman that has this ring, guys. So that's amazing. And if you want to go to another level, you're going to get a diamond in your ring. That means you're doing $500,000 a year, right? They're going to put a diamond in your ring, guys. But if you want to go and you want to do a real BIG, guys, you're doing $83,333 a month. You're doing $19,300 a week, guys. You just became $1 million a year, and they're going to put a double diamond in your ring, guys. I mean, we already have a ring ceremony in place for the end of the year that's going to be flat out phenomenal. Somebody's going to be here with every ring on, guys. Why not you, right? So here it is. We gave you enough information for you to make a quality decision, right? $19.95 to become a PlanNet marketing rep, $179 to become an ITA, right? And you combine both of those opportunities so you can maximize them both. $199.90, guys, for you to run a travel agency, guys. I mean, less than a smartphone, guys. You can start your own travel agency. That's pretty phenomenal, guys. And then guess what? It's only going to cost you $59.90 a month to run your business, so roughly $60 a month. That's $2 a day to run your business, guys. So you got to put on your entrepreneur hat and think about this here. You can't even spend $2 and go back and forth to work, guys. So at the end of the day, somebody is going to start their journey of success tonight. Right, we know the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, guys. Somebody is going to take that journey, that step tonight. I mean, we gave you a lot of information, guys, for you to make a very, very quality decision, guys. So what I want to do now is I want to go back out to the panel. I see we have a lot of our phenomenal leaders on. Miss Jackie Bailey, can you unmute yourself? Director in training, soon to be one of our next directors in our organization. Can you unmute yourself, Miss Jackie? All right. Well, I'm going to go back over to Goal Builder, Mr. Orlando Vince. I know he's going to be one of those directors here in the near future in the baddest project on the planet. Mr. Vince, if somebody was taking a look at this, and I know we went over a lot of amazing information, Mr. Vince, but if somebody was looking at this for the first time, I mean, what would you like to leave them with after seeing all that phenomenal information?
Hey, Mr. Rollins, do you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Okay,
great. Sorry if we do hear some background noise. But one quick thing I'll share with everybody is, man, if you see this for the first time and it makes sense to you, and you know that you're looking for something financially to get yourself to the next level, don't hesitate. You know, the difference between successful people and broke people, that they make a decision. And I was saying that if it makes sense to you and you can see yourself doing this and you want to travel the world, make that decision, because just like myself, you never know when life may force you to make you wish you had a plan B. So with that being said, Mr. Rollins, I'm going to send the call back to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Orlando Vince. I mean, I see we have another superstar, Miss Saki, Goal Builder out here in Houston, Texas, flat out getting it done. Miss Saki, if somebody is taking a look at this for the first time, and I know we got a lot of amazing information that we showed and we shared tonight, what would you like to leave them with tonight, Miss Saki?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I would say just keep pushing and don't give up. Just keep pushing. We have amazing leader, and just keep following them.
Thank you so much, Ms. Saki. Go ahead.
That's it. Just keep pushing.
Okay. Keep pushing. I mean, you know, hey, I mean, listen, I hope somebody out there really received this here, and, you know, you definitely want to thank the person that invited you to this hangout tonight because they thought enough of you, right? I mean, you was hand selected, you was chosen to be here, right? So you want to get back with the person and first of all, thank them for thinking of you, right? And you know, at this point, we only have three type of people, guys. The first person says, "Hey, Mr. Rollins, you know what? You could have stopped at travel. You had me at travel. You know, I want to get a part of this amazing project with you guys and go out here and not only change my life, but help you change, you know, help you guys change as many lives as we possibly can, guys. I mean, hey, let's get you started tonight." The second type of person says, "Hey, you know what, Mr. Rollins, I like everything that I saw, right? But I have a couple questions that I want to get answered." Hey, thank the person that invited you out tonight. Let's get your questions answered tonight. Let's get you in a position of equity tonight, guys. I mean, and with that being said, the third type of person, you know, they like everything that they see, but they want to continue to travel as a consumer, right? Well, thank the person that invited you out as well. Make sure you book all your travel through the person that invited you out. Invite your, you know, your coworkers, your church members, your family, your friends, everybody to book their travel through them so they can earn that commission as well, guys. You know, with that being said, you know, my name is Philip Rollins. I'm a 3-star director out here in the Houston, Texas market, right? We'll see you at the beaches of the world. We'll see you at the bank, and we'll definitely see you at the top because the bottom is just way too crowded. So you guys enjoy your night and continue to be blessed.